Most people believe walking is the secret to staying healthy after 70. But what if I told you that doctors are now warning against it? Walking is great for staying active, but if it's your only form of exercise, you could be accelerating aging rather than slowing it down. The reality is, as you age, your body needs more than just walking to stay strong, maintain balance, and protect your joints. Relying only on walking can lead to muscle loss, joint strain, and an increased risk of falls. That's why experts now recommend that after 70, you should walk less and focus on these 5 key things instead. They're the real secret to maintaining strength, energy, and independence well into your later years. Stick with me until the end, because the last one is something almost no one talks about, but it plays a major role in your longevity. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new videos. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know so I can make improvements. Let's dive in. 1. Strength training to preserve muscle mass. Walking keeps you mobile, but if it's all you're doing, you could be setting yourself up for muscle loss. After 70, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass, becomes one of the biggest threats to independence. The issue is, walking alone doesn't build muscle. It mainly works your lower body, and even then, it doesn't provide enough resistance to keep your muscles strong. That's why doctors now emphasize strength training as a top priority after 70. It directly counters muscle loss, improves balance, and keeps you strong enough to avoid injuries and falls. If you can still carry a heavy grocery bag, stand up from a chair without using your hands, or open a tight jar with ease, your muscles are still working well. But if these tasks are getting harder, it's a sign your muscles are weakening. Take Robert, for example. At 74, he walked every day, thinking it was enough to stay healthy. But one day he noticed struggling to lift a box that used to feel light. Standing up from the couch became more difficult too. His doctor explained that muscle loss happens faster if you don't challenge your muscles. So Robert started doing simple strength exercises, resistance bands, bodyweight squats, and dumbbell movements. Within a few months, he felt stronger, more stable, and had more energy. Strength training doesn't have to mean lifting heavy weights at the gym. Simple activities like resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, or even lifting household objects can keep your muscles active and engaged. The benefits go beyond strength. Maintaining muscle mass is linked to longer life expectancy, better mobility, and even improved brain health. To test your strength, try this. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If you can do it easily, that's a great sign. If it's difficult, it might be time to start rebuilding your strength. And the good news? It's never too late. Strength training can reverse muscle loss, improve balance, and help you stay independent. 2. Balance and stability exercises to prevent falls. Walking keeps you moving, but it doesn't always improve balance. After 70, fall prevention is critical. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults, and they often occur due to poor balance, not weak legs. You might think, I've been walking my whole life, my balance should be fine. But balance doesn't stay strong automatically. It declines over time unless you actively work on it. Balance-specific exercises train the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and core, which walking alone doesn't do. A small misstep can lead to a fall that takes months or years to recover from. Take Edward, 76. One day while stepping off a curb, his foot landed at an odd angle, and he lost his balance. He caught himself, but that moment made him realize how vulnerable he had become. His doctor suggested simple balance exercises like standing on one foot and shifting his weight side to side. Within weeks, Edward felt stronger, steadier, and more confident. You don't need a gym for balance exercises. Simple movements like standing on one foot, walking heel to toe in a straight line, or practicing slow, controlled weight shifts can significantly improve stability. Better balance means better posture, longer reflexes, and improved coordination. To test your balance, stand near a counter for safety and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold your balance for at least 10 seconds? If it's easy, you're doing great. If not, it's time to start working on your balance to prevent falls. 3. Flexibility and mobility exercises to keep joints healthy. Walking may keep your legs moving, but it doesn't do much for flexibility. Over time, your joints naturally stiffen and your range of motion decreases. You might notice turning your head feels tighter, or bending down to tie your shoes is harder than before. That's a sign of declining flexibility. As mobility shrinks, so does your independence. Walking alone doesn't stretch your muscles or engage all the movement patterns your joints need to stay functional. Take Walter, 79. He walked daily but noticed getting out of bed felt stiffer and bending down was harder. His doctor explained that mobility loss isn't inevitable. It happens when joints aren't used to their full range of motion. Walter started incorporating gentle stretching and joint exercises into his routine. Within weeks, he felt looser, more comfortable, and even noticed improved posture. Flexibility exercises don't mean sitting and stretching for minutes. Dynamic stretches, joint rotations, and controlled movements can make a huge difference. Activities like neck rotations, shoulder rolls, and ankle circles help keep your joints lubricated and pain-free. Test your flexibility. Stand straight and slowly turn your head as far as you can to each side. Does it feel smooth or do you feel tightness? If you feel restrictions, now's the time to work on your flexibility. 4. Core and posture. Exercises to protect your spine. Walking may move your legs, but it doesn't engage your core or improve posture, both critical as you age. A strong core isn't just about toned abs, it's about stability, preventing back pain, and keeping your spine aligned. Weak core muscles can lead to back discomfort, poor posture, and balance problems. Take Harold, 76. Though he walked regularly, he noticed his shoulders were rounding and his lower back felt strained. His doctor explained that poor posture added pressure to his spine, leading to chronic stiffness and imbalance. Harold started doing core activation exercises, seated pelvic tilts, posture resets, and abdominal bracing. Within weeks, his back pain reduced, posture improved, and even his breathing got easier. Core exercises don't require a gym. Simple movements like standing tall against a wall or practicing slow rotations can strengthen your core. A strong core improves balance, reduces joint strain, and even boosts digestion. Test your core strength. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Can you maintain the position comfortably, or does it feel forced? If it's difficult, it's time to focus on your core and posture. 5. Joint protection and low-impact movements to reduce strain. Walking is great for staying active, but if it's your only form of exercise, it may put unnecessary strain on your joints. After 70, cartilage wears down, joint fluid decreases, and shock absorption becomes less efficient. Raymond, 78, was walking daily but noticed his knees began to ache and his lower back became stiff. His doctor explained that repetitive impact from walking was putting strain on his joints. So Raymond incorporated low-impact movements like swimming and cycling. Within weeks, his joint pain decreased significantly. Low-impact exercises like swimming, cycling, tai chi, or chair stretches help strengthen muscles around your joints, improve lubrication, and reduce pain without causing more stress. Test your joints. Sit in a chair and slowly stand up without using your hands. Do your knees and hips feel smooth, or do they feel stiff or sore? If there's discomfort, it's time to incorporate more joint-friendly movements. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on these 5 priorities. If walking has been your main form of exercise, it's time to add more variety. Strength, balance, flexibility, core, and joint protection are what truly keep you healthy, active, and independent after 70. Aging doesn't mean slowing down, it means adapting. Start now and you can reverse muscle loss, improve balance, and keep your joints healthy. Which of these 5 areas do you need to focus on most? Let us know in the comments and share one thing you learned today. Your thoughts motivate us to keep creating helpful content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep delivering valuable content to inspire and inform you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.